I'm Barry Tramel, and I say we've got a hidden star in this state, but he might not stay hidden much longer. His name is Marshall Moses.
He was perfect the other night. From the Opopka Studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching the Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. Barry, our headline on the paper, Moses leads OSU to win, might be the biggest understatement of all time. He was 12 for 12 from the field.
That's slow play in the news. Here's the deal on Marshall Moses. Lots of guys can go for 30 points in a game. Not too many can go for 30 in back-to-back road games. Marshall Moses goes for 30 at LaSalle on Saturday, now hits Tulsa this week for 31 without missing a shot. I think it's time we got serious about this guy. I think he's developed into a big-time scorer, an all Big 12 type of player. I don't know that OSU and Travis Ford going into this season thought that Marshall Moses would ascend to this level, but to me, they found their primary scorer, and he's a big-time postman, Marshall Moses.
Yeah, and the 12 for 12, that's a historic night. Oklahoma State, they played basketball for a long time, not had anybody go 12 for 12. Of course, he did miss a free throw. Hey, Marshall, what's going on here? Come on. You got to be perfect all the time when you set this kind of standard. No, this is a fantastic development for Oklahoma State. If Marshall Moses is going to play maybe not 30 every night, because that's obviously a huge standard, but if he's going to be able to produce even in the ballpark of what he has produced these last two games, this is fantastic news for Oklahoma State, because this is a team that I think a lot of people are thinking is a bubble team right now for an NCAA berth. When you're heading into this year, you lose James Anderson, obviously a fantastic player from a year ago, and you've got some nice pieces, but do you really have that go-to guy? It looks like Marshall Moses, Barry, could potentially be emerging as that guy, and that is great news for Travis Ford and his Cowboys.
Well, it is, because here we're about a month into the season. The Cowboys appear to be a defensive squad, appear to really play lockdown defense and without a lot of firepower, which is okay. But if you play lockdown defense and find a big-time scorer, you've got the potential to get some things done. The Cowboys have only lost one game so far, a tight one to Virginia Tech. They could have easily won. Things are looking promising for this OSU team. I like the fact that they've now won two road games, at LaSalle, at Tulsa, two decent teams, not top 20 teams, but solid teams. You win both on the road, and Marshall Moses comes to play both nights and produces. And I think the expectations for this Oklahoma State basketball season have got to be raised.
You mentioned that these are decent teams, but Tulsa was a team that Oklahoma State lost to last year. OSU had an NCAA tournament team, had a really nice squad. They go to Tulsa last year about the same time in the year, and they lose. So the fact that they go to Tulsa this year with a team that from the outside might look like it doesn't have quite as much talent as they had a year ago. They go up there and they roll Tulsa. This wasn't even a close game. The fact that Marshall Moses had 31 will be the thing that a lot of people will be talking about, because he went 12 for 12. His last shot was a 3 of all things. I mean, people are going to be talking about that, and rightfully so. But the fact, Barry, that they win this going away double figures, to me, I'm with you. My expectation has risen for Oklahoma State. I still think they've got to prove themselves, continue to win, but right now, they're looking really good. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.